guys, it's Haley, and you can't see me right now because I'm probably panning over all of my room, but today we are going to be doing a room tour. This has been a long time coming because I moved out of my dad's house back in January, and I haven't done a room tour of my new room in my new apartment because I wanted to make sure everything looked really good, and I think that I've gotten super festive this time, so I wanted to show you guys what my room looks like now and see if you like it, because the other room tour did pretty good and I like showing you guys all my stuff. So let's go ahead and get into it. So I'm gonna start over here. This is, if you've seen my other room tour, please stop focusing on the light and focus on Ryuko. If you've seen my other room tour, you know that I have this poster, or this cloth poster of my waifu Ryuko from Kill la Kill. It's one of my favorites. I love her, and my camera is focusing on my lamp and not the actual picture. There it goes. Okay. And then right underneath her, I have my Ratchet & Clank poster that my friend got for me from the theater back when he worked there. I have this Baby Luigi plush that my good friend Wolf sent me all the way from the Nintendo store in New York, so that's pretty cool. And then in front of my poster, you can see my lamp, and this is what I use for most of my lighting whenever I have run out of daylight, because I use natural light a lot. And these are the headphones that I use when I stream. So yeah, they're my favorites. I love them, and they're pretty cheap. Okay, and then staying on the wall, I do have my Pokemon X and Y poster that I've had for God knows how long. I don't even remember when I got it. And then next to that, I have the beautiful Symphony of the Goddesses poster that I got the most recent time that I went. I've been a total of 3 times, and you guys, if you have the opportunity to go, you should go. It's just amazing. The concert is beautiful. So moving down, I have this corkboard that I keep lots of really important things to me on. Lots of beautiful art that people have made for me. My baby boy, and then BB-8, of course. And yeah, just a bunch of stuff that is super special to me. And then over here on this side, I actually keep like important letters that you guys have sent me and that friends have sent me that I've made online. So yeah, it's pretty cool. And then next to my corkboard, I do have this little plushie Boo that I got from E3 when I went this past summer. And then around my corkboard, I do have these cute little jack-o'-lantern lights for the Halloween season, and I think they're really, really cute. So now onto my desk. You can see back here I have a very dusty, poor Wii U that doesn't get played anymore. And then on top of the Wii U, I have some diamond ore and redstone that actually lights up. If I can move these little yarn babies, you can see Captain Cork's weird face. Yeah, looking up at the yarn Yoshis, I have Poochie from Yoshi's Woolly World on the 3DS, and I did have a green woolly Yoshi, but I have no idea where he went. I cannot find him anywhere. And for that, I have a Final Fantasy cup with some stuff in it, and then a little bomb from Mario. And in front of that, I have 2 pairs of Joy-Cons, the the neon ones, and then on the other side is the gray ones. And then in front of my Joy-Cons, I have the Wii U controller, and that's my phone. I have a baseball that my friend Chris signed for me when he was in town, and he signed it for my little buddy because he roleplayed as Daruk a lot in our Discord. So behind that, I do have the special edition cartridge for Sonic Mania, and I need 2 hands for this. When you open it up, it does have a little Sonic ring in it, and oh my god. Underneath that, I do have the art book for Horizon Zero Dawn, this little Lewis keychain from the Mystery Skulls music video that my sister got me forever ago, and I love it. And then the little coin from Breath of the Wild that came with the special edition. Okay, underneath that is kind of a mess. There's nothing too special. I just have a Beats pill, some pins, some SD card, the little metal card that came with Sonic Mania, and then some erasers that look like pizza. Isn't that cute? This has been my background as long as I can remember since the game actually came out. I can't bring myself to change it because of one specific reason. You can see my little webcam up here, and then my keyboard, which I'm super proud of, that everybody tells me how much they like, just because it's really pretty. I think it's if I do this. It also does that, and it'll just like scroll through all the colors. And then it does this nice little fading thing to different colors. And then it'll do a rainbow, which I think is really pretty. But it kind of hurts my eyes after a while, so yeah, I just like to keep it on that one because I think it's cute. But here's my mouse. Nothing too spectacular, and it looks dirty, but I swear to God it's not. It's just because it's a white mouse and it happens. Next to my computer, I do have the two main consoles that I play the most. And because my monitor actually looks way better than my TV that I have, that I'm going to show you in a little bit, I play all my games on my monitor, which is really why I need a second monitor. But I'm working on that. So you can see back here is my beautiful Switch with the European exclusive green and pink ones. This was before they were available in America. I bought them off eBay. And then in front of that, I do have my PlayStation controller, my Pro controller, and then the yellow Joy-Cons connected to a grip. And then under that, I have this Destiny PS4, which I don't play Destiny. This was actually Keegan's, but he bought it specifically for Destiny to play with his friends and then never played it again. And I kind of have like a white aesthetic. Next to that, I have all of my Switch cases. And I don't have too many games, but that's because I only buy a lot of the games that I actually know that I'm gonna play. So currently this is all that I have, but I think it's an okay collection for now. And then in front of that, you'll see what this remote is for in a second. I left that there. But in front of that, I do have the Undertale art book that I just unboxed. If you haven't seen that video yet, you should go watch it. Actually, I didn't unbox the art book, I unboxed this. So I'm stupid, but yeah, I keep these two right here on my desk. And then under my desk, I don't want to show you under there because it's just a lot of really bad cable management. This is my computer. In my old room tour, you could see the side of it, and it's really pretty. I can show you a little bit if I try not to fall. But yeah, you can see all the pieces moving and everything, and it looks really cool. Focus plays, but there was no room on my new desk to fit this beautiful thing, so kind of have to make do with it under the desk. So up here, just a few little figures and pops that some have fallen over and I don't feel like picking them back up. And then the King of Halloween himself. And they are all standing on top of this new thing that my grandparents got me when I moved in. And it is a display case. So on the top shelf, I have my Real Action Heroes Ryuko figure, and then next to her, well, in the way back, you can see a little baby Ryuko, and you can also see me, hi. And then next to them is my Aloy statue that I got with the collector's edition for Horizon Zero Dawn. And then under them, probably one of my favorite shelves in my whole room, is my little Zelda shelf. And it's kind of cluttered right now, but here, I'll go ahead and open this. In the back, I have my program from when I went to Symphony of the Goddesses, and then I have my cartridge canteen that I opened up in my Think Geek haul, and then I just have another Symphony of the Goddesses little brochure thing. And then in front of them, I have all of these beautiful things. So I have the Link Between Worlds Figma. I have, oh my goodness, you can barely see him. I have the Majora's Mask Nendoroid, the Wind Waker Nendoroid, and the Skyward Sword Figma. So those are all the figures I need. The Wind Waker Zelda Nendoroid, but it's just a process. And then in front of all of them, I have every single Legend of Zelda amiibo that has been released. I kind of ran out of room in my other amiibo display part of my room, so okay, my camera is fighting to focus on something. There's too much going on in here. But yeah, so I kept them in this shelf kind of because it was super close to my desk, and I am able to just pull these out anytime I play Breath of the Wild. I love it. I'm super proud of all of these, and soon I'm gonna add the beautiful champions to this collection. Underneath that shelf, I have my beautiful statue of Yoko from Gurren Lagann and the special edition statue of Sonic that came with Sonic Mania. And I want to show you guys this because I didn't unbox it and I showed Twitter, so everybody has to see this. Okay, and then underneath that shelf, it's kind of bad lighting right now, but I have my Satsuki statue from Kill la Kill, and then I have my beautiful Tracer statue that a friend got for me, and I love her. She's just so beautiful. I do have the strategy guide for the very first Metal Gear game. It was my dad's, and he let me have it, and that game is super special to me. It's one of my favorite games of all time. And then behind Satsuki, I have the strategy guide for Pokemon X and Y. And then if you go down here, I have some other figures. I have the strategy guide for Final Fantasy VII. Okay, and behind these guys, I do have Ocarina of Time for the GameCube. And I have this PlayArts Kai figure of Raiden from Metal Gear Solid 2. And then beside him, I have the PlayArts Axel action figure. And then I have this statue from Dark Souls 3 that Keegan's stepdad gave to me because they moved to California. And even though the game makes me want to die, the statue is really, really cool. And then in front of him, I have Lara from the newest Tomb Raider, but not Rise of the Tomb Raider, the first Tomb Raider. And this is actually the front door to my room. There's nothing really exciting about it. I keep my hats up there. And then next to that, I have this beautiful cloth poster that if you saw my other room tour, you know that I already have. But it is one of my most prized possessions. It is so gorgeous. It's one of my favorite things. And it fits in here pretty nicely. I think it fits really well. It's almost the exact height of my door. And then this is actually my closet. I do have Bonnie, Freddy, and Chica guarding it, but there's nothing really in here. Up here is just all of my most of my special edition boxes. And then that figure, that Tracer figure, there's that box. I have Amiibo Fest up there. Oh my god, I have two of them. If you saw my other room tour, you know that I have this glorious Master Sword, and it is still the focal point of my room, I think. As for my other swords that I have, they wouldn't fit, and the walls here are pretty hollow, so it's kind of dangerous to hang anything. We had to like rig this a certain way for it to actually work. So I do have all my swords. They're in my closet somewhere, safe and sound. Next to my Master Sword, I do have the hat that I got from E3 for playing Splatoon 2. And then next to that, I do have the Cappy visor from playing Odyssey back at E3. Yeah, and then attached to him, I do have my Splatoon 2 pin from playing it, and the Odyssey pin. And next to that, I have my badge from E3, and then below that I have this gorgeous painting that my friend Robin painted for me of Link from Breath of the Wild. And then next to that, I have a Breath of the Wild poster that I got from GameStop for sitting there and waiting until midnight for this game to release. Under that, I have the TV that I usually watch Netflix on. It doesn't have much. And then under that is nothing much. It's just some consoles that I have. Of course, some bad cable management. You can see some springy hair in the back. There is my Xbox One, Keegan's Xbox One, my Wii, my GameCube, my NES, and I'm pretty sure there's a Super NES back there. And this is actually the door to my bathroom that has gorgeous Raiden from Rising on it. I don't think I'll show you guys much in here. There's really nothing. It's just a bathroom. Like, literally that's it. Hey Sonic. It used to be a lot more full. There used to be a lot more stuff in here. And there's a reason why it's all gone, and it's because of this next wall that I am stalling showing you. This is the part of my room that I really, really love. I'm so super proud of it. Oh, okay. Now that I'm looking at it, you wanna see what this remote does? Oh god, camera, can't focus. Look at that, it lights up. Ah! Okay, starting up here, I have these really cute lights that are in the shape of a spider web, and they actually have spiders on them. I don't know if you can see that. Yeah, there it goes. Okay, underneath the lights, I have this beautiful light up canvas from Breath of the Wild. I love it so much. And next to that, if it'll stop focusing on the light, I have this holographic Zelda canvas that just has a bunch of links from different timelines on it. And then under that you saw this gorgeous thing. This is a stained glass painting on a canvas that lights up, and it's really pretty and I love it so much. But yeah, it has a little remote so that you can turn it off. That one sadly does not. You have to plug it in, and we have it plugged in right there. Underneath that I have this little poster that I got from E3 from a game I do not know actually at all. I just needed a tiny poster to go here to make it look symmetrical. Next to that I have a canvas that looks like the very first Legend of Zelda game. And then above that I do have a Skyward Sword painting, and then above that I have this really pretty, I lost the word the last time I tried to explain this poster. And then above that I do have this really pretty metallic looking Final Fantasy 15 poster, and I really like it. And above that I have this gorgeous print of Link with the Great Eagle Bow using Revali's Gale, and I got this off Etsy, and way back then nobody liked Revali, so it was really hard to find stuff from him. I got my Revali shirt that I'm sure you guys have seen, and I also got this print at the same time. And beside that I have this print of a bunch of characters from Breath of the Wild that my good friend Christian got for me from a convention. And then below that I have an Undertale print that he also got me. And then below that I have this really cool Skull Kid that has actually been printed on a piece of paper from a dictionary. And then below that I have another holographic Link from Breath of the Wild. And then below that I have one more holographic picture of Sheik and Link from Ocarina of Time. And next to that I have two of my tickets from when I went to see Symphony of the Goddess, a poster of all the first gen Pokemon, and a poster from Skyward Sword. I was gonna say that I think this one was from Club Nintendo, but it's not. I think I just got it from somewhere. And then these lights, as you can see right here, are actually, if I can get it to focus, they're little ghosts and they're really cute. But yeah, they go all the way over here and hang over this poster from Phantom Hourglass that I did get from Club Nintendo. And then under that I have this Kid Icarus Uprising poster that I also got from Club Nintendo. And over here I have a Twilight Princess poster that was also from Club Nintendo. And then a History of Link poster that's also from Club Nintendo. And then next to those I have this poster from A Link Between Worlds. And underneath that, please don't yell at me, I had to put tax in this because I don't currently have a frame for it. It has tiny little holes in it, but it's okay because I'm never gonna sell it. It's gonna be mine forever and you won't even be able to tell. But yeah, this is the story of the fight with Calamity Ganon at the beginning of the game. I love it. It came with my special edition for Breath of the Wild way back when. And it fits really nicely right here. Oh god, that's zooming in. Next to that, I have the very first poster I got from the very first time I went to see Symphony of the Goddesses. It's one of my favorites. It's beautiful. And then next to that one, I have the poster from the second time I went to Symphony of the Goddesses, and they're about the same size. They're pretty big. So as you can see, that one is actually really small compared to it, but I'm not complaining. I got to go. And this is my bed. There's nothing too spectacular about it. I just have a cute toy Freddy and a Poro and some pillows and a blanket. That's pretty much all I need. Okay, up here next to the Symphony of the Goddesses poster, I do have my canvas of the little text box where you first meet Sans that my sister actually painted for me. That's not a poster, it's on a canvas. She painted it. It's pretty cool. And I have an ocarina and this little Ocarina of Time ornament that actually lights up. Hopefully it works still. Yeah, there you go. It's pretty cool. And it lights up, and I like things that light up, obviously. And then next to my bed, I just have this little thing that my grandparents made for me when I moved in. It has my Hyrule Historia, this little Five Nights at Freddy's table centerpiece that I bought from my work, a Riolu plush, a KK Slider plush, an Umbreon plush, my special edition Wind Waker gamepad, and then this little Breath of the Wild canteen, I guess, and then the mic I use to stream with, and a calculator for accounting because I hate my life. Okay, underneath here it's not too special. I just have a plushie of Guts, another Riolu plushie and then Mario plushie, and this little set for Wind Waker that I got from Toys R Us. And under here I have some game guides, my Arts and Artifacts book, an amiibo I never opened apparently, and yeah, just nothing's in here. It's just kind of a mess. So. Okay, the last part of my room is gonna be my bookshelf that you guys have already seen before if you've watched my other room tour. On the side of it, I have these really cute pictures that my sister drew for me. All of my favorite girls from Wind Waker, and then some different poses from Link. And then on top of here, I have another Breath of the Wild poster, a really huge Skyward Sword Link, a BB-8, a amiibo carrying case, a Tails action figure. I have my 8-bit Link in a little sealed case, this stained glass cup that I got from ThinkGeek, the Rosalina amiibo that my friend Jet got for me, and this 3-pack of amiibo, which includes Rob, Mr. Game & Watch, and the Duck Hunt dog. It was really cheap, so I got it, and I have these two already. I don't think I have this color of Rob, but I didn't want to open it because I already have it. And then behind them I have this display for my amiibo, the little stepping blocks to get to the flag at the end of a Mario level, which I think is really cool, but I haven't put them up here in a really long time because it's hard to get them down. This shelf just has a bunch of books and journals and manga and things of that nature, and then some other figures and toys and statues. And then this next shelf has all of my beautiful amiibo, and I love this shelf so much. Also this adorable drawing of Edward falling and this little tack keeping him up that my sister drew for me. But yeah, these are all of the amiibo I have, and I've actually added quite a few since my last amiibo collection video and my last room tour. I have the Squish and Samus, and I have Rosalina from Super Smash Bros, and somewhere I have Wii Fit Trainer. Behind the Squish I have all of the Splatoon amiibo and all of the Super Mario amiibo, which I've shown before. I'll just take a good pan across all of these so you can see them all in their beauty. I love them so much. Okay, and last but certainly not least, I have this shelf, which used to be like my Legend of Zelda dedicated shelf, but it's kind of grown into other things. I have a Wind Waker on the back there. I have the Game Informer that first came, or the very first Game Informer that came out that covered Breath of the Wild, or that had like a Breath of the Wild cover on it. And I also have this beautiful thing, if it'll focus. Also, another thing my great friend Wolf gave to me from the Nintendo store in New York. It's kind of got like a 3D effect, like this is painted on the glass part, or the plastic part, and then the background is painted on the actual back. So he's got a little shadow to him. I really love it. It looks really cool. Next to that, I have this little bead Game Boy that I commissioned somebody to make for me forever ago. And it actually has a little cartridge that comes out. So that's pretty cool, and it just goes right back in. Behind that is the Breath of the Wild soundtrack. This little canvas thing that came with the hardcover strategy guide for A Link Between Worlds. I have the gold cartridge for the first Legend of Zelda. I also have this Mario that holds my very first 3DS, the 25th anniversary edition for the Legend of Zelda. And I have this little guy. It's just a little Master Sword that comes out of this stone. It's pretty cool. I have a Master Ball, Stress Ball, another Ocarina, Game Boy SP, the Phantom Hourglass, I believe, DS Lite, Majora's Mask 3DS, Galaxy 3DS, Link Between Worlds 3DS, Original DS, the Super Mario Bros. 25th Anniversary DSi. I have this 3DS carrying case that's Majora's Mask. I have this Hylian Shield tin. I have this little chest that came with the collector's edition for Link Between Worlds, and it actually makes noise if I can get it open. And fun fact, this is the box that my now fiance Keegan proposed to me, and he put this ring in this little box, and that's why it has cotton in it, so I'm just sentimental about it and I just keep it in there. I do have a Link to the Past and Minish Cap sitting right here, and some Pokemon cards, some pins that my sister made, and some little Minecraft figures and a little Vadi keychain. And then some other figures back here, and Tetrafell, oh dear. And then some other figures, and Gurren Lagann is actually sitting back here too. So that's gonna be it for my room tour. I hope you guys liked it and enjoyed it, and I hope you like my new room. I just wanted to show you guys what it looked like, and what it looks like from my side, and everything that you couldn't see behind the scenes. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Please subscribe down below to become part of the Nerd Herd. I love you so much, and I'll see you soon. Bye!